Hello, everyone. Welcome to the tutorial of the Web3 development on the BNB chain. Today, I'm going to build an explorer that can display the ERC20 token metadata based on the NodeReal API, enhanced API. Actually, before we start, I can show you how the enhanced API is like, and then you can have a better understanding how NodeReal is providing the developer tools to allow you to focus on the real business rather than the infrastructure. First, I'd like to log in the Meganode, which is our node service and the NodeReal. And you can log in with your GitHub account, just like this. And then I have created the applications already. I'm going to use the BSC node application. Of course, you can create your own by click this button, create new app, and then you can name it just like what cool name you like, and choose the chain and network. In this case, I'm going to choose the BSC and the mainnet because I have already created one. So I'm going to open this one, the BSC node, which is have created. And you can see here, you can see the request graph, the total request success rate, and the average response time in last 24 hours. And here you can see the endpoints of our application and the WebSocket on HTTPS and the WebSocket. Both of them are available to use. Then this is our tutorial. Start developing the Explorer with NodeReal Enhanced API. Besides the raw API, actually NodeReal provided a suite of enhanced API to encapsulate some best practices and our experiences and learnings on Web3 development. Today, I'm going to use the get metadata API. So you can get the go to the GitHub repository under NodeReal, which is BNB chain tutorials. In this series, I'm going to write a series of tutorials to help you to get started journey on the BNB chain development. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use the OpenRPC client, which is an open source client written in JavaScript to call NodeReal Enhanced API, and how to use the NodeReal Enhanced API, and how to deploy a static pages on a local host using the HTTP server, which is actually a local server that you can open the page in your browser. So if you are interested in the Web3 development on the BNB Smart Chain, I think this is a great place you can visit from time to time because we are going to keep changing the tutorials to help you on the journey to the Web3 development. Before we start, we are going to start build a to make sure on your computer, on your laptop, the Node npm HTTP server has been installed. First, I'm going to clone the code from the Git repository. So let me do it. And just copy the Git repository location and clone it. So I'm going to open the folder we just cloned from the Git repository. It is BNB chain tutorials. So under this folder, you can see the index.html, and it is a very straightforward front-end application. So I will call. I created a button that is fetch. It is called fetch, and it will trigger this function defined here. And we also define some of a table with 4 columns, which are name, symbol, type, and decimals. In this function, it will use the RPC client JavaScript under the GS folder. And the first thing we want to do is to call this function in a sync way and get the address from the folder. Of course, you need to change your API key in the in HTTP transport. I'm going to change it to my key. So I just copy from my NodeReal page and change the URL here. And and leave everything else unchanged. And I can start running this application by just a simple HTTP server. And you can open the page on in your browser. I just paste the IP address and the port number here, and you can see here the application, the block explorer is running. So here you can just enter the address of your ERC20 token. So I will go to the BSC scan and enter the tokens. I just choose the BP20 or ERC20 token. So I just selected the balanced packed Ethereum token here and copy the contract address here. And then I paste the contract here into this text box and hit the fetch details. Yeah, you can see here the Ethereum token. It is the name of the token and the symbol, the type ERC20 and decimals. All the basic information has been retrieved by the clients. So let me go back to explain a little bit of the code. So here, the first thing is to read the address from the t-hash text box. And we just import the request manager and HTTP transporter and client from the OpenRPC client, which is defined in this JavaScript. And we just new a HTTP request transport and just pass the Open API URL as a parameter. And we new a client with this transport object and send the request method. The method name is the NR, which is NodeReal, get token meta API, and the address is the parameter. So the result will be parsed and appended to the column defined in this page. Yeah, that's the very straightforward and simple application. You can use you can use the NR, the NodeReal enhanced API to develop. That's it for today's tutorial. Thank you for your time and enjoy your coding journey.